This is an ancient nano-missile cloud launcher, an extremely effective Archaeo Tech weapon, especially when paired with the new artillery corvette. But it's quite hard to get it in a normal run. However, in this video, I'm going to show you an Archaeo Tech rush build that can fully utilize these weapons incredibly early, and you'll have enough artifacts to build as many as you want. This will help you completely annihilate Grand Admiral AI, and heck, it might even be a multiplayer competitive viable build. Let's get into it. This is the Grand Archaeo Library. We're trying to min-max minor artifacts and Archaeo Tech, specifically rushing down ancient nano-missile cloud launchers as they can now be used on artillery corvettes. So I want to see if we can rush them down, then use them to kill people. Now this has to be done on remnants. We get a relic world, but then we get ruined archaeologies, which are going to give us minor artifacts. But more importantly, we get the faculty of Archaeo Studies, which is what the nano-missile cloud launchers are locked behind. This faculty will give us research speed to Archaeo Studies, 100%, more minor artifact capacity, Archaeo engineer jobs, which are going to give us tech, and biologists are converted into Archaeo engineers. Because this is also built on a relic world, we'll get minor artifacts per biologist and research speed, so we're going to have an income of these so we can build a bunch of those ships. Now the nano missile cloud launcher is a tier 3 technology, which means we need 6 tier 1s and 6 tier 2s. So we've obviously gone intelligent for 10% of research jobs and natural sociologists for more job efficiency to biologists, which I hope include the engineers. If not, I'm going to cry. Then go to seasonal dormancy, because unemployed pop-up keep and employed pop-up keeps quite good when we're trying to min-max techs. And then we're combining it with 2 very strong fast start civics with civil education, which is going to let our civilians produce tech, which we're going to have a lot of at the start of the game. A parliamentary system, so we can get factions straight away and get more faction output. So we're going to get a unity from there, tech from civilians, while we build up society research. Then we've gone democracy for more faction output, as well as egalitarian, more specialist output. Materialist, more research speed, and xenophile, because I don't want to go fanatic in case we change parliamentary systems into the tech faction civic. It's my standard settings: Grand Admiral, 0.5 tech cost, a little bit faster pop growth, mid-game scaling at year 50, so we don't die instantly if we have a bad spawn. My camera was off, I am an idiot. At the start you can see with the State Academy giving us 0.5 tech from civilians each, they're producing us some tech. We're obviously then going to want to build the monument, which is going to give us more research, trade, and pop-up keep production, because we are materialist, egalitarian, and xenophile. The monument is going to be very good. This is the best tech we could ever get. It's going to give more society research per Archaeo engineers. This is the best you could get for a tech rush empire. We do have a planet there. Let's go survey that. We're going to switch over to isolationist for the unity, and we are lacking on consumer goods. It's a bit annoying. Let's buy some minerals, sell some food, sell some energy, and buy some consumer goods. Consumer goods will be a problem. We'll probably make our first planet purely dedicated to them. So we're going to build a colony ship straight away. We do have our factions already formed. What do they all want? Benevolent, subjugation. We will appease them. Our first tradition, we want to level up our leaders to get more Barker Genius, more research speed. So we're going to go statecraft. As when an agenda launch, we'll get XP. Second planet's up here. That's perfect. We'll keep exploring with the military ship though, but we now know where to send our other science ship. And the great thing is we do have expertise Archaeo studies, so chance of those research options are going to be increased. We also get less minor artifact costs, so we're going to want to try and get those leaders on the Gansel everywhere. We now have the minerals to build a monument, so we're going to do that. They're going to produce us trade, science, and unity. I'm going to just kind of rush down this council agenda speed. 25% is good, because the more we activate, the more XP we get. Effective counselor skill is great, because the head of research per skill level gives research speed. So now they're actually working at a effective skill of 2 instead of 1. Monument will be built, and I think we'll just spam city districts to start the game, because we need more science jobs, but we're also going to need more consumer goods, which city districts going to give us. So as you can see, when we pop this agenda, everyone's going to level up. We'll get XP anyway, and now we can level up here. We definitely want that research speed. I think we have to expand the council. If we're spamming XP level ups, getting another member there is going to be very good, which makes council agenda speed even better. We'll get another scientist. We'll explore. You can see with the monument, we're now producing trade, unity, science on those civilians. It just gives us a faster start. And statecraft's now finished. Cancel gender effect duration plus 25%. Lower the empire size by 5%, so we won't get the additional costs over 100. Now, Archaeo engineers is obviously going to be very good later on. Lower ship costs, more damage, specimen output, additional effects. But for now, we want that tech research speed. Xenobiological lab is done. We're going to want that. That's the first thing we're building after that city lab. Getting 200 jobs and then plus 1 society research to each one is so good. So we are getting that 15% extra as well. Look at that. Only it's on the output, not on on production, which is a 4.0 confusion, but it's what it is. Now, next, tradition. Discovery probably is the play. We'll get research upkeep reduction, research speed. But prosperity lets us build quickly. We're also going to want supremacy eventually too. It's a hard one, but I think we go discovery. Research speed earlier is probably better, especially with what we're trying to aim for. I do love how there are these hard choices still in the game, and I played it so much. Either one could be the correct option there. I'm trying to hit 100k subscribers by the end of the year. A lofty task. I hope you can help me out. It's free and it's much appreciated. The xenobiological lab's about to be done, so our society just went up so much. These buildings are vital to actually getting your technology going. Why is there a fleet heading straight towards me? Fully coming straight for me. What the hell is this? They just annihilated me. What the hell? My colony ship. Yeah, they took that and they're just running away. Well, we have an aggressive empire. This is why I do mid-game scaling. Because what would you do against that? It's mental. With this urban world, it is a pretty good mineral world. This one is trash for base resources, so we might make this mainly minerals. We're going to start building star bases so we can build hydro bays, trade stuff, get our economy up a bit more. We will activate Fort by the Border for more star base capacity and upgrade speed. We got the horizon signal. The horizon signal. Very rare achievement, and I just get it like that. Very interesting. So before we activate the council, we can min-max a bit by putting education campaigns on for 10% XP gain. That will apply to the launch XP bonus, and then we can just turn it off so we don't spend a bunch of energy. Then we may as well get more effective council skill and XP gain. And then we can get, I think council gender speed at the minute's great. We probably want to put a scientist here now. As per level, they give research from jobs. So I do need to keep track of the tier 1s we've researched. So we've currently done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So really this tech should be a tier 2, which I think is deep crust. Yeah, so we should try and get 6 tier 2s now. Into district hostility. This is going to be a mineral world, so we should buff up the minerals. Discovery's done. 10% research speed again. We can go in Ascension perk. Do we go Archaeo engineers now? I mean, we're not going to get much use out of it yet. One vision, more unity is probably more useful. I think we go for the 10% unity. This planet's about to finish. We definitely want to make this consumer goods. The scientist is now chancellor, and what we've done is put governors on these 2 planets because the science would propagate down to them, but we don't need science here. We want the basic resources and advanced resources. It just helps eke out production a bit more. Okay, we do want a tier 2 again. You can tell this is a tier 1 because it's 1,600 compared to these techs, which are tier 2. So let's do colonial centralization. Afterburner is going to be a must with our Corvette, of course. Factory world is up and running. I like to build a luxury residence so we can get amenities because we're relying on the colonists, and then we can actually work the other jobs. Next tradition, I think we play a bit greedy and go prosperity. Okay, I think it's time to turn the mixed industry into a society research specialization. Probably not the best idea, but we're starting to actually get quite a few consumer goods from the other planet. And we did find a blood forest, a devouring swarm. Please don't kill us. Goodbye consumer goods, but hello, a bunch of society research. We actually went insane. Oh my gosh, doubled it. The great order. We can get 5% research speed. We just need some energy, sell some food. 64% research speed, which is insane. And we have so much base society research. We can just fully rush down the tech we want. We did, however, kind of break our consumer goods a little bit, but we're building more city districts. We should get a bunch of consumer goods coming soon. I think we need to make a friend because I'm scared we're going to die. And we rush down Archaeo Techs before we die because I am stubborn and want to only build those. Let's see. Independence guaranteed. Yeah, we'll take that. Oh, they're not bordering. That's not a border. They might come and help us though. Like, we're up to 870 minor artifacts. Once we get the weapons, we can build a bunch of them. We just need to get there. Oh, I forgot to do research subsidies. We can whack all these on because we have just an insane amount of edict fund. Everything is just min-maxing that science. We're up to 209 society research. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tier 2s. Now, do we upgrade or do we go greedy for clone bat? This is probably the safer play. This is the funny play. I'm going to go for the safer play just in case we don't get missiles and we have to keep re-rolling to get them. But the next thing is alloys is going to be an issue. So I think we start turning our mineral world into an industry world to start getting alloys going. Okay, we're going to get this upgraded building and hopefully we get missiles. We didn't get anything. So we can do xenolinguistics. We have partially done it. I'll just re-roll the options and hopefully we get tier 3. We didn't get it again. Clone vats. Let's go it so we can get some pops going. We have so much food. We're selling 64 as well. So we did get an Archaeo Tech. Not what we want is an X slot. And all these options are very expensive. So we'll just go with the job efficiency as that's going to be the most helpful. We just need to keep rolling. Upgraded biologist lab is now going to produce us 230 society research. Look how much we have compared to the other one. I should be building the clone vats. Forgot I had that. The annoying thing about this system is I can't move the material workshop over here. Now I have a research thingy here. So I can't build a clone vat here. I need to build it over here. Again, we didn't get it. Really? I will keep re-rolling. Prosperity's done. Let's go Archaeo engineers. Oh my gosh, we got it as well. Yes, 11 months. Everything's coming together.
Oh yeah, it's all coming together.
And the tech is done. We'll grab another civic slot because then we can actually change out of parliamentary and civil education into something more useful. I don't even have the combat computer, but Ancient Cloud launchers cost 16 alloys and 6.75 artifacts. They do 3 to 5 damage, but they have 100% accuracy and 25% tracking, so they're not going to miss. They have 0 to 100 range, which is huge on a small slot. The average damage is 4.7, compared to a tier 1 it's 2.35, but the key is it has 100% shield and armor penetration with 25% hull damage. A missile just penetrates shields, so we skip the armor, we skip the shields, and we do more damage to the hull, which is the thing that needs to die. And you can't really buff up hull. Yeah, it's good. We're going to basically make the ship go as fast as we can, and when we get artillery computer, we can just make them stay out of range, essentially, and just beam them from afar. Now, we do need to search for the combat computer in physics, but we will get them, I promise. So we will start upgrading into that. We will start making as many as we can, because I am scared of the devouring wilderness that's near us. Okay, we will definitely go supremacy next, because this is going to buff up our damage, fire rate, damage to star bases. Oh, our food just collapsed. We can no longer sell food. Yeah, we can reform our government. Let's get rid of definitely parliamentary systems and put crowdsourcing on so we can get research from our factions instead of a unity. Hopefully catch up on the other techs. But I think I'm just going to go Beacon of Liberty, actually. The 15% unity will help compensate for the other thing, but we also get less empire size, so we're paying less on our techs as we scale up. I'm going to keep civil education because I have a feeling we might go cloning and get a bunch of pops to benefit from. Research speed, chip upkeep reduction, make people like us, and let's give ourselves some pop output. So our factions are now producing us a bunch of science. As you can see, we're up a bit. We're at year 27, so this is actually kind of potentially I've come up with a meta PvP build. Probably not, because I am not that good. But hey, this is quite strong against the AI. Like, you could even go for like other Archaeo Techs, but I'm committing. We get basic combat rolls. That's very nice. So you can see we now can do artillery, which means they'll stay at longest range, which is 100. And corvettes are usually the fastest, most evasive ship, so you can just run from them and cause chaos. We can go kill this devouring swarm. They are inferior, actually. Okay, we have 5.4k. I think we have to go and kill them. We need to build some armies first. There's always something. Okay, I think we're ready to go now. Declare war. They should get shredded. Yeah, look at that. We'll start getting their systems so we can actually expand. They have 300 there. They looks like they're really weak. You don't want to eliminate them. I think they only have this planet, as you can see here. We're going to go around and like just try and take all their systems. That's going to save on using influence to get them. Okay, we can finally engage them. Let's see how this goes. I know we're outnumbering them, but we should just run from them, right? Yes. We just fire at them. Holy moly. They barely did damage to us. And we did so much to them. I'm going to split this fleet up so we can take all their systems. Archaeo weapon damage. Yes. And fire rate. There's reverse engineer. Celebrate diversity. Find peaceful again. Happiness. We have the capacity to build a justice complex. Is that a Fallen Empire building? I think it is. Yeah, the justice complex gives us educator jobs. Don't really care too much about that. And we've killed the swarm. Oh, we could even put pulse armor on. Yeah, these ancient pulse armors are just better than normal armor. It's the same as tier 3, but it gives shield, daily regen, and more shield hit points. Okay, we're up 17k now. We've upgraded a little bit. We advanced artillery now. Pulse armor. And we can just go make a vassal over here now. The thing about Archaeo Techs is they're not the best techs in the world. Fair armor and hull is going to be better than this, but this early in the game, it's good. Make a tributary and attack. I want to see a proper battle here. Don't run. Come back. Thank you. We engage. Oh, we just annihilate their hull. They retreat. We killed one thing. That's the issue, because it's lots of small damage. They may retreat. This corvette got stuck, but it's outranging the starbase. So it will just slowly kill it. That's what the cloud missile launchers do. They just spam the small damage hitting the hull. We've just got shrink space depot. Minor artifacts are going burr. That gives us a massive storage capacity and minor artifact capacity. For embassy done. We could go any ascension you want. Doesn't really matter. We can just continue to scale. These fleets are so strong. We just need more alloys to get arc furnaces going. I haven't even done that. And the last battle here. They're dead. It just surrounds them. Now we have a vassal. You've seen this play out before. We would just continue to spam. Oh my gosh, 35%? You can even combine it with the small slot. I want to see the 35%. Yeah, it goes up to 21k. This build was so stupid. I love it. Just fully trying to maximize that society research, get as many minor artifacts as you can. And don't forget, this could be a eco-monopolist later on in the game. Now, if you like achievements in Stellaris, make sure to watch this video where I 100%ed biogenesis. It took a while. You can enjoy my suffering and how I tried min-max the game as much as possible to get these. Look at now.